Good morning, grade 5. I hope you all are fine and safe at your home. I really hope that you enjoyed the vacations in the best possible manner. I am Miss Vanya Anand and I welcome you to the EVS class once again. Today, we'll be starting with a new chapter, that is chapter number 5, Globes and Maps. But before talking about globes and the maps, let's talk about our planet, our Mother Earth. Yes, there are so many things to explore and discover on our planet. And we cannot go everywhere. We have so many continents, we have water bodies, big, small, we have mountains, we have hills, we have valleys, we have many other things to explore, plateaus, plains, and obviously, as I said, we cannot go everywhere and watch everything and discover everything. So for that, to study more about Earth in an accurate manner, our scientists have made a model of Earth, which is known as the globe. Now, let me show you a globe. This is a globe, kids. It has a spherical shape. It is a 3D figure. It looks like a ball, isn't it? And it can revolve round and round, just like the Earth revolves around the sun. Now, as you can see in this picture, there are so many countries which are visible to us in different colors. The blue area is all covered with water, and the other countries, the greenery is also shown. So specifically, it shows the full Earth in a very small form. It shows us accurately what is present where. Thus, we can say that a globe is a rounded model of the Earth which provides three-dimensional view of the whole world by depicting distances. Depicting means by taking an approximate distance, an approximate idea of distances, directions and areas. It also represents various continents, oceans and countries in their exact size. Now, let's talk about maps. Tell me, what is a map? Let me tell you. A map is a small drawing of the geographical areas of the world on a flat surface. You know what do you mean by geographical? Geographical means any physical point of the earth. Any point which is physically present, like Kanpur is present in our state Uttar Pradesh. India is present in the world. Any point which is physically present on the earth is known as its geographical point. So, map is a small drawing of the geographical areas of the world on a flat surface. I had just shown you a globe. A globe is a 3D figure. Yes, but a map is a 2D figure. 2D means two-dimensional figure which is drawn on a flat surface. A map is a representation of Earth's features drawn on a flat surface. Unlike the photographs, maps cannot show what the land actually looks like, because it is just the portrait of what approximately the Earth looks like, but it is not the exact figure. So, because of which we use symbols and colors to represent features of an area. As you can see in this picture, this is a map. This is a map of the world in which all the countries are shown. If you want to travel around the world, it will be easier for you to see where you exactly are right now, at which geographical point you are right now if you have a map. So this is the world map. A book which contains the maps of different countries is known as an atlas. And a person who makes or draws various kinds of maps is known as a cartographer. Yes, a cartographer. Now let's talk about the various kinds of maps. There are basically 5 kinds of maps: climate maps, physical maps, political maps, road maps and topographic maps. The climate maps contain information about the climate of a region. They tell what is the climate of a particular place at that particular point. What is the weather, what are the weather conditions, how much is heat, what is the rainfall, everything about the climate of a particular geographical area. The physical maps show the physical features. Physical features means anything which can be seen, anything which can be touched. These features are shown by physical maps like mountains, rivers and lakes. For denoting such kind of physical features of the earth, we use physical maps. Coming to the next type of maps, that is the political maps. The political maps depict or indicate states and national boundaries with their capitals and major cities. The political maps are basically the maps which show the different kinds of states and their capitals, which are really important to know. Then there are road maps which show the highways and roads and airports and also the railroad tracks. Road maps are basically for the people who are traveling each day or who travel oftenly from one place to another. So they use road maps to go from one place to another and easily locate the airports and the railroad tracks or the railway tracks which pass through the roads. So road maps are basically used for the travelers. The last type of map is the topographic maps, which show the shape and elevation of a region. How is the shape of a region, whether it has a plain surface, it is a plateau, it shows a mountain, or what is the exact height. Elevation means the height of a particular place. So what is the exact height of the place is shown by a topographic map. What is the surface area, how is the soil, all this is shown by the topographic map. Now this is a map showing the various climatic zones on earth. It is showing a climate map. As you can see at the bottom of your left side of the screen, the blue color denotes the cold regions with the cold climate. Then the green color tells us the temperate regions which have temperate climate, not very hot, not very cold. Then warm, yellow is denoted by the warm regions, and tropical means sometimes there is quite amount of rainfall. Tropical means damp season, a moist season. So this map is showing us the various climatic zones on the. This is a physical map of India which is showing the physical features like the mountains, the rivers and the lakes. Now this is a political map of India which is showing us the states and national boundaries with their capitals and the major cities. Now this is a road map which is basically showing us the highways and the roads and also the airports and the railway tracks. As you can see at the top of the right of your screen, it is showing us the national highways and other important roads of India. Now this is a kind of topographic map which is showing the shape and elevation of a region. It is not much appropriate in getting to know the shape and elevation, but it was used in the ancient times. Now let us come to an important topic, that is the directions. Directions used in a map. There are 4 directions, basically north, which is upwards, south, which is downwards, east, which is right, and west, which is towards the left. These 4 directions are used in a map. To come to a more classified manner, there are 4 more directions, including the northwest, the northeast, the southeast and the southwest, as you can see in this figure. As you all know, and you may understand also, that it is not possible to show the actual size of the earth on any map. Why are we making a map? So that we can get an idea about the roads, the places, the countries, the continents and the oceans on a map in front of us on a flat surface. It is not possible for us to go in the solar system and explore our earth in a more prominent manner. So this is why the scientists and the cartographer have made globes and maps. So to understand the distance, to understand the actual size of the earth on any map, we use scale. Scale are basically used to find out the actual distance between 2 points on a map. They are also used to get a better idea of the actual size of an area. Therefore, a scale is used to measure distances and locations. For example, if we want to represent 1000 km on a map, Obviously, we cannot move from one place to another till 1000 kilometers to understand and to explore and discover things. So, we use scale as 1 centimeter may represent 1000 kilometer on a scale. Suppose the distance between two cities is 4000 kilometer, it will appear on the map as 4 centimeter. If the distance is 8000 kilometer, it will appear on the map as 4 centimeter. So we have to divide our scale, we have to represent our scale in such a manner that we can represent the distance between two places in a more appropriate manner. So scales are basically to understand the actual distance between 2 points on a map and to make the study of the map more easier and appropriate. Now, since we have finished reading and studying about both map and globe, now let's find out the difference between a map and a globe. A map is a two-dimensional view of the world, whereas a globe is a three-dimensional view of the world. In a map, there are distorted views of the world. Distorted means not very accurate. But on a globe, there are accurate and appropriate details of the world. For example, details like distance, the size and the shape. The third one, it is easy to use and very portable. Yes, the map is very light to carry and it is very feasible and portable to use and carry it from one place to another. But not in the case of a globe. It is not as easy to use and harder to carry it around from one place to another. So these are the few differences between the maps and the globes. Thank you, children. We'll be continuing the chapter in the next class.